everyone. I'm here with Pippa, who's kindly agreed to chat with us despite being wet through from this lovely summer weather we're having. So Pippa, how long have you been at EZR?
This year will be my 8th year here.
It's pretty good innings. What do you like EZR so much?
Probably just how much of a family it feels like. You know, Matthew and Simon are great to work for, obviously. I like the routines they've got with the horses. I like, you know, the way they do things, and, you know, everyone feels like a bit of a part of the team as opposed to just a number here.
Pippa, you're from Perth. Just give us a little bit of background and your life in racing.
So I started riding pre-trainers for a lady called Tanya Spires in Oakford in WA, and from there learned how to ride racehorses with Rob and Todd Harvey at Ascot in WA, and then from there moved over here just for a short 2-week stint that has turned into 8 years.
So what's been your biggest thrill in racing?
Look, there's a lot of thrills. Like any time a horse that you know you really love, you know, wins a big race or achieves a really big milestone is a big thrill. But if I had to pick one, probably like Crystal Dreamer's Oakley Plate third was a big thrill. My first homebred filly won a maiden in WA last week. That was a bit of a thrill, and probably breeding my own and putting them through the ring is like, it's a feeling that can't be described. Just, you know, watching them walk through the ring and going under the hammer is, yeah, it is really thrilling in ways that I never imagined. As good as winning a race, really, yeah.
I saw you gave Prezado a wee look there. Tell us about your connection to that, the big boy.
He's a pain in my backside, but he is a horse that from, you know, I think I remember telling people that he wouldn't win first start because he felt more like a, you know, a 3-4-year-old miler. That was wrong, but I just love this horse. You know, he's just got such a character. He's a grump, he's a pain. You know, he can be frustrating at times, but I think now he's probably really we found what he loves, and he's hit his straps a little bit, and I think he's as good as anything, you know, when he feels like it.
So you've got a fair bit on your plate. You're not just a track rider, you're quite involved in the racing industry, so talk us through a little bit about what else you do.
Well, obviously I teach full-time as well at a special developmental school, so I do that after here. What are you doing? And on top of that, I've got my own broodmare that I've bred 3 lovely fillies from. Very cantankerous fillies, but lovely nonetheless. The first one is Lakia. She's racing in WA. The second one is Madame Rosa, who I've syndicated out and racing with Matt and Simon. And the third one is a lovely filly that's now owned by someone else, and it's going through the Adelaide sale this year. So yeah, I've got my own Welsh ponies, my broodmare, and yeah, I do that on my weekends and on the holidays.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about your rehoming, what you do there.
Yeah, so I do a lot of the rehoming through my page, PW Thoroughbreds, that's gained a lot of traction now. I think it's got just over 5,000 followers and a really good base of people looking for horses. Got a really strong philosophy on rehoming horses, and I think it's working really well in the industry, and I guess, you know, it's just a way of giving back, and I do find it really rewarding and really enjoy doing it. It is a bit of a thrill for me, finding good homes for horses.
Favourite horse, past or present?
Easy. Past would be a mare called Sent from the Stars. She's by Northern Meteor. Absolutely loved her to bits. I think the first time I rode her, I told Matthew never to put me on her again, and here we are. I rode her for her whole career, and actually get to visit her now out in Romsey. She's West Australian owned, but lives in Romsey, so I do visit her a little bit every now and then. And present Crystal Dreamer. He's got a heart bigger than himself, and yeah.
Crystal Dreamer's the threat. Crystal Dreamer moves up. Geetra late. Crystal Dreamer has won it from...
What's your favourite thing about racing?
Oh, it's the old cliche, the horses. Look, for me, like, you know, I like working on things. I like assessing how things are going, and you know, it's probably a big part of me as a teacher is observing things and trying to make things better, and I really enjoy that with the horses, trying to get improvement from them, whether it's, you know, for them to run faster or to behave differently, you know, better. I like that element of it, and I guess, you know, the thrills, and the people you meet as well. You know, I've made some good friends in the industry.
Who's better, Matthew or Simon?
Probably neither. No. Look, very, very different people, but one thing that I absolutely love about both of them is just how hard they work. I've never not seen either of them here of a morning, and they're here of the afternoons, which is quite unheard of, especially around the city tracks. They work harder than anyone else, and you know, they include everyone in things, and they've been extremely helpful to me in the past, you know, with my own horses, and I'll be forever grateful.
All right, well, thank you.